Hello everyone, welcome you all in this session. Myself, Assistant Professor Ritu Gupta from LJ School of Law. Today we'll discuss the subject of public interest lawyering and the topic of discussion is writs. So we'll discuss each and every writs in very detail which are available under the Indian Constitution. So a writ is a written official order from the High Court which may direct the government or in form of warrant, direction or command. So in India, the writs can be entertained by the High Court and Supreme Court. So they are empowered from the Indian Constitution Act that from Article 2 to 6, the High Court can issue writs and entertain the writs, and the same way Supreme Court entertains the writs through Article 32. So in India, we have adopted the concept of writs from the England, where the king was liable to issue writs. The same way in India, the Supreme Court and High Court are by the body who can entertain the writs. So first writ is habeas corpus. So habeas corpus means it preserves the personal liberty. So if here any person is detained illegally by another person or by an authority or by the state, then he can file this petition in the court. So it can be invoked against state as well as against person with whose custody the aggrieved person is. So the person can, by himself or by his relative, they can issue this writ. So if the person or the authority failed to prove that on the judicial ground, whether on the lawfulness they have detained that person may be released from the judiciary. So it is a very strong weapon for getting the personal liberty if we are detaining unlawfully. What is habeas corpus? This writ has been explained very thoroughly in the case of ADM versus Jabalpur. In this case, by Justice Krishna Iyer say that the writ of habeas corpus is process of securing the liberty of aggrieved person by providing an adequate method for immediate relief from wrongful or illegal detention. So he said it is a very immediate method where a person who is illegally detained by any person, he can be released by filing this petition. So this petition is very helpful to that person who are being illegally detained. So in this case, it said that Krishna Iyer that it is a very immediate remedy that if you are illegally detained by any person or the authority, you can get remedy at the earliest. So the writ of habeas corpus can be filed by the person himself or his relative, like his father, mother, wife, sister, husband, or behalf of any subject who are related to that person. So in this that should be a prima facie case that the person has been illegally detained. Then the person can file the petition in the court. So after seeing the prima facie case, the court may issue the show cause notice to the other party that you have to prove your case. So this is how habeas corpus case can be filed in the court. Next is writ of mandamus. Writ of mandamus is a kind of command issued by the Supreme Court or High Court to the lower courts or to the government persons who are performing public functions. So if they are not performing their public functions or they are not obeying their duties, then this writ can be issued against them by making their action void, or the person who has agreed from that person's action by giving them remedy, this writ can be issued. So basically this writ can be issued by when you are performing your public functions. If you are not performing the public functions in proper manner and you are infringing the rights of the other people, then this writ can be issued to that person or the authority. Next is writ of prohibition. In the prohibition, again this court will order to the inferior court, means higher court, Supreme Court or High Court will order give direction to the inferior court if the inferior court is overriding their jurisdiction. So if any matter is pending in any lower courts, even during the pendency they can issue this writ to the lower court because they are not, or they are performing beyond their powers. So if the court is functioning beyond their jurisdiction, this writ can be issued. So prohibition in this writ, higher court will issue direction or order to the lower court if the lower court is not performing their function in their jurisdiction. That is writ of prohibition. Writ of certiorari is again like a prohibition where the higher court orders or direct the lower court, but there is a difference between certiorari and mandamus. In mandamus, you can file a petition when the case is already there in the court or there is a pendency of the court. While in certiorari, After the giving judgment by the lower court, the writ can be issued by the High Court or the Supreme Court. This can be issued if they are not obeying the order passed by the Superior Court, or they are being not following natural justice principle in their court, or they are overriding their power. Then this writ can be issued to the lower courts. So in this certiorari, the first principle says that this writ can be issued after the judgment given by the lower court, and on that basis the court will see whether they have given judgment on the principle of natural justice or not. And if they have not followed these principles, then this writ can be issued to the lower court. And the last is quo warranto. Under quo warranto writ, the public office is the questionable. In public office, the person is holding that office on what basis you are holding this office. This is quo warranto. So when a person holding the public office, but you know that person that person does not have that kind of qualification to hold that office, then you can issue the writ of quo warranto. So basically, writ of quo warranto declares that if any person has illful manner, or through by not qualifying certain degrees, and he even though take that public office seat, then you can issue the writ of quo warranto by removing that person from that office. So this writ can be issued to any public officers or any public offices where the person holding their office. So if they are not proving themselves suitable for that public office, they will be removed from the High Court or Supreme Court. So this is again a very kind of public function where they have some degree of qualification, some requirement should be there with them when they are holding such position. So this writ can be issued against public officers in their public offices if they are holding in any wrongful manner. So this is about the quo warranto. So we have discussed thoroughly all the 5 writs that are available under Indian Constitution. Habeas corpus means illegal detention. Mandamus means you command any public authorities when they are functioning public functions or public duties and they are not following in proper manner. Then writ of mandamus can be issued. Writ of prohibition can be issued by the higher court to lower courts when they are work beyond their jurisdiction. And certiorari again, higher court to the lower court when this lower court not entertaining the matter under the natural justice principle. The last is quo warranto. Quo warranto means when you question the public office, the officer who is holding that office in a wrongful manner. So then that situation you can issue the quo warranto. So this is all about the writs that are available under the Constitution. Thank you.